Hey guys, hope everybody's been doing well. I know it's been about a week since I put up a video. I have been working in here. The dinette area is pretty much done. I got underneath the couch is done. Oh, that's new floor under there. There's Blackie. I have not done down here yet because it's just too cold. I need to have this door open. And I have also not done up here yet because I'm going to have to pull these blankets down, and the doghouse is going to have to be off for most of the day probably to get the carpet out and get the floor laid underneath it. So I just have to wait for a little bit warmer weather, which is coming. They're saying, like, I think by next week it's going to be 50s pretty much every day and sunny. So that'll probably be warm enough on a couple sunny days to pull the doghouse off for a while. But what everyone has probably been waiting for is to see the dinette area. There was some changes. It's not as dramatic, but it was a lot of work. It took me a while because I took my time. I wanted it to look nice, and I wanted it to pretty much look like the RV kind of came this way. So this is what I did, guys. I took out half of the dinette. I figured I would compromise with Candace a little bit. She loved the dinette, and I do like the big table being close so I can prepare food here. This storage is so much better. I built this whole thing from scratch pretty much, except for this wall here was the original back of the booth. I just basically cut everything out and then built this here. We've got a drawer here. I made this drawer. There is a lock. It latches. It's pretty tight. I don't think it'll go anywhere. I bought the door front, and I bought this door, and then the rest I just pretty much made. A lot of this was the back of the dinette right here. And we've got two big shelves in here. We pretty much got everything that was on the bottom here in here, plus extra dog food and the dog's clippers and Candace's big bag that usually set up on the dinette with all of the dog stuff in it, their harnesses and stuff. All that fit. It's very easy to get to, which is awesome. There you go. I made this seat from scratch. I reused the cushions that was on this side, cut them down. I'm not a seamstress or anything like that. I just used the, what is it, fabric tape. It's like double-sided fabric tape, and it holds very, very well. So I cut the cushions down and just rewrapped them real tight. I used some gold screws on the sides because everything is gold. I could not match our original handles, and I mean, we looked everywhere. We looked online, everything, but those are pretty close, the new ones. And what we're going to do is just start replacing all of these old ones with these new ones, just maybe a few at a time, because it was kind of expensive because you got to buy both of these pieces separate. But we like it. It looks nice. So they're all just going to be new like this because these are all pretty worn out. I mean, I've cleaned them. It just doesn't clean. The gold's kind of worn off. But yeah, that is my chair, guys. It is solid oak. It is very strong, and it is pretty comfortable. Now, I also took the adjustable pole off of the table, and it is now mounted solid because I did not like how it rocked. It moved and rocked and made a lot of noise on the mounts that let you flip it down and fold it. So I just have a bunch of L brackets underneath. I don't know if you can see them. but I actually hit the metal studs in the wall twice, so it's not going anywhere. And we have the trash can back here in the back. It's pretty easy to get to from the side here. And then our vacuum. We are going to probably get rid of this vacuum and get a smaller, just a small little canister vac, because we don't really have a lot of carpet anymore, just a little fabric to clean. So yeah, this makes a big difference, guys. I love it. The chair pushes all the way up in there. It's just a lot more open here. This white thing is going to go because I want it to match like this does. I should have done that to start with, but I pretty much did this in a day. I went and found something the size that would fit there and mounted the TV. I wish I wouldn't have. I wish I would have took my time and just built. I could have built something to match for just a little bit more than what I spent on those. It would have just took me a little bit longer. So yeah, this is the new dinette, guys. And I do like it. This chair is very comfortable. I can also spin the chair out, you know, if I want to watch TV while I'm eating. I can sit here next to Candace. So yeah, look out the window while I'm working on the laptop. It is nice. I know it's not as dramatic of a change as I said in the beginning, but this was still a lot of work. And if I would have done the cabinets all the way around like I wanted, it would have ended up costing a lot of money. So this worked out pretty good. Now this chair was not cheap to build though, since it is all oak. I could have probably bought a chair for less than I spent on this, but it would not have matched and looked like it came in the RV. So next is up here. Down here won't take me long. I need to have the door open, and it's just too cold. I just can't have that door open for an hour or two. It'll be freezing in here. This is going to take a little while, but it is coming soon. I still have all my tools in here. It's a mess. So yeah, there you go, guys. Hope everybody likes it, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.